you suffer from osteoporosis? Are you worried of your bone become porous and weak? And are you afraid of getting fractured when you fall? Don't worry, because there is a way to make your bone become stronger and healthier. Do you want to know what is the secret? Come, let me tell you. The answer is exercise. By exercising, you can reduce chances of fracture when you fall. Do you want to know why? Because when you exercise, you can build your muscle strength and improve your balance. And the good thing is, a regular design exercise program can help to strengthen your bone and muscles, improve balance, coordination, and flexibility. When people with osteoporosis exercise, this can increase their bone density and bone mass, making it more stronger. So, it's never too late to start a bone healthy exercise program, even if you already have osteoporosis. Now, before we talk more on what exercise that you can do, let us explain deeper on osteoporosis.
Now, let's proceed to the general structure of our bones. The bones have a solid outer surface and spongy inner bone. The inner bone has many small holes like a sponge. Now let's look deeper at the beautiful structure of our bones. Bone is a living, active tissue that's constantly renewing itself. Old bone tissue is broken down by small cells called the osteoclast. While osteoblasts help with the formation of new bone. The balance between the breakdown of old bone and the formation of new bone changes at different stages of our lives. Let's look at the bone age. In childhood and adolescence, new bone is formed very quickly. Bone density reaches its peak by the mid to late 30s. However, about at the age of 40 years old, the bone starts to break down more quickly than it's replaced, so our bones slowly begin to lose their density. Osteoporosis happens when the activity of osteoclasts are higher than osteoblasts. This leads to weakened bones, causing them to break easily. People with osteoporosis have abnormally thin bones with larger holes in the spongy bones. Osteo means bones, porosis means pores. So osteoporosis happens when the breakdown of bones is more than the formation of bones, leading to potential fracture.
Pathophysiology of osteoporosis. There are two main factors that cause osteoporosis, which is genetic and environment factor. These two factors contribute to increase of osteoclast marker and decrease of osteoblast marker. Thus, it will cause increase of bone resorption and decrease of bone formation. The imbalance between bone resorption and bone formation will lead to osteoporosis.
Now, let us look at the difference between aerobic and anaerobic exercise. In aerobic exercise, there is presence of oxygen, moderate intensity, long duration, develops stamina, burns calories during activity. Whereas in anaerobic exercise, there is absence of oxygen, high intensity, short duration, it develops force and burns calories when the body is at rest. During aerobic exercise, You breathe faster and deeper than when your heart rate is at rest. You're maximizing the amount of oxygen in the blood. Your heart rate goes up, increasing the blood flow to the muscles and back to the lungs. During anaerobic exercise, your body requires immediate energy. Your body relies on stored energy sources rather than oxygen to fuel itself. That includes breaking down glucose. So, let us now move on to the types of exercises that can be done by osteoporosis patients. If you have osteoporosis, you might mistakenly think exercise will lead to fracture. In fact, you are using your muscles to help protect your bones. Before starting any sort of exercises, consult your doctor. You might even need some tests such as bone density measurement or fitness assessment. So, let us move on to the types of exercises which can be done. The 4 common types of exercises are strength training, weight-bearing aerobic activities, flexibility exercises, stability and balance exercises. Strength training includes the use of free weights, resistant bands, or your own body weight to strengthen all major muscle groups, especially spinal muscles that is important for posture. Resistance training can also help maintain body density. If you use weight machines, take care not to twist your spine while performing exercises or adjusting the machines. Resistance training should be tailored to your ability and tolerance, especially if you have pain. A physical therapist or personal trainer with experience working with people with osteoporosis can help you develop strength training routines. Proper form and technique are crucial to prevent injury and get the most from your workout. Weight-bearing aerobic activities. These activities involve doing aerobic exercise on your feet with your bones supporting your weight. Examples would be walking, dancing, low-impact aerobics, stair climbing, gardening, and so on. This type of exercises work directly on the bones in your legs, hips, and lower spine to slow the mineral loss. They also provide cardiovascular benefits which boost heart and circulatory system health. Swimming and cycling have many benefits, but they do not provide the weight-bearing load the bones need to slow the mineral loss. Activity is stability and balance exercises. Fall prevention is especially important for people with osteoporosis. Stability and balance exercises help your muscles work together in a way that keeps you more stable and less likely to fall. Simple exercises such as standing on one leg or movement-based exercises such as Tai Chi can improve your stability and balance. What can be done for osteoporosis is flexibility exercises. Moving your joints through their full range of motion actually helps you keep your muscles working well. Stretches are the best kind of exercises performed after your muscles are warmed up. They should be done gently and slowly without bouncing. Avoid stretches that flex your spine or cause you to bend at the waist. Ask your doctor which stretching exercises are best for you. Even so, there are many kinds of exercises that could be done when you're having osteoporosis. There are certain types of exercises which are not advisable to be done, which can actually lead to fracture. So these are the movements to be avoided when you're having osteoporosis. High impact exercises. Activities such as jumping, running, or jogging can lead to fractures in weakened bones. Avoid jerky, rapid movements in general. Choose exercises with slow, controlled movements. If you're generally fit and strong despite having osteoporosis, however, you might be able to engage in somewhat higher impact exercise than can someone who is frail. Second type of movement to be avoided is bending and twisting. Exercises in which you bend forward at the waist and twist your waist, such as touching your toes or doing sit-ups, can increase your risk of compression fractures in your spine if you have osteoporosis. Other activities that may require you to bend or twist forcefully at the waist are golf, tennis, bowling, and some yoga poses. If you're not sure how healthy your bones are, talk to your doctor. Don't let fear of fractures keep you from having fun and being active.
Pause again. So coming into kneeling, and remember we started these exercises last time in this position, and we talked about the fact that you could also do these exercises on your tummy using a pillow, which I'll demonstrate in just a moment. Let's start drawing the tummy muscles on gently. So remember that lower abdominal activation, so tummy muscles coming on, arms are down, elbows are slightly bent, shoulders are back and down. Let's take the left arm out in front, it's a big reach, and the right leg out at the same time. So the importance of this exercise involves keeping that lower abdominal wall active. So you're keeping those muscles on and you're stretching out in front and holding it. Holding and breathing, holding 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, and relax. We're going through the other side now. Tummy muscles are on. Stretch out and lengthen. Stretch right through from fingertip through to your heel. Nice and strong through your spine, keeping the abdominal wall active, holding it 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, and rest back. So at home, you could also be doing that particular exercise with a pillow underneath your tummy. If your shoulders are sore, if your wrists are sore, if your knees are sore, you can do the same routine in that position. Doing the alternate arm and leg raise in that position, so you can see how that exercise can be readily modified. Now, to make that exercise a little bit more challenging, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, inward curve in the back, draw the tummy muscles on gently. And now let's extend through the right leg, take the left arm out in front, keep your chin tucked so there's no pressure on the back of your neck. Taking the toe down to the ground, finger touching the ground just gently, and lifting back up. So you're trying to keep your tummy muscles on throughout this whole exercise, just as you do that gentle touch down and lift. And you can see I'm not lifting that back heel too high. It's just going to my bottom height and lifting up. And we'll do one more on this side, and let's go other side. So extending out through the heel, arm out in front, chin tucked, taking the arms down and leg down at the same time and lifting up. Last one. And stretching right back. And ideally at home you're trying to build up to doing 10 of those, each of those exercises, and you might be able to do those every day if you can. I look forward to exercising with you again soon. Bye for now.
Although osteoporosis is a risky condition to practice a good exercise habit, however, there are some benefits of exercise for osteoporosis patients. So here, I would like to emphasize on the benefits of exercise for osteoporosis patients. There are 5 main benefits of practicing exercise in osteoporosis patients. First and foremost, it can improve the physical fitness of the patient, so the patient will remain healthy with a moderate exercise. And then next is maintain muscle strength, coordination and balance. So this is to prevent patient easily fall and fracture their bone. Next is conservation of remaining bone tissues, followed by decreased age-related bone loss, so they don't experience a severe condition of osteoporosis. And the last one and the main one is achieve a greater peak bone mass that can prevent bone loss, so it will increase the density of the bone and prevent from fracture. There are a few of concerning points that need to be taken into account to counsel osteoporosis patients. So first and foremost, osteoporosis patients need to avoid exercise that flex, bend or twist, and exercise that have a high impact towards their body. The next one is consult with exercise specialists to learn the appropriate activity for osteoporosis. This is to prevent any injury towards the bones. And lastly is start exercise program at low level and progress slowly.